Tell me what you think of Robert Stanford's assessment of the valley and the problems we face.
Well, Robert Sanford was saying that the Okanagan is really one of the best places in North America or the world to be working on water issues right now, and I think I agree. It's an interesting combination of intense problems where we're trying to deal with living in a dry area. We have concerns about climate change, rapid population growth. We need to be able to manage our water for a lot of different uses. But at the same time, we have probably one of the biggest concentration of interested people and involved people, committed people working on the issue. So there's a lot of activity going on. There's a Water Act modernization process happening in BC. There's a lot of activity locally. We're trying to make partnerships with our neighbors across in the U.S. Okanagan. Everybody's really working together to try and address these issues, and I think that we're really leading the country. This panel today was an effort by the UBC Okanagan and the Okanagan Basin Water Board working together to raise the profile of water issues in the Okanagan, because I think a lot of people are confused by the fact that we have this very large lake next to us, but people don't understand that we only are able to use the amount of water that comes in every year. Actually, what you're looking at today is the lake is at near a historic low for water levels, and we were hoping to have a much wetter winter to bring the level back up, and it hasn't happened, so we're working on managing that this year. I think the average person thinks that since we have this giant blue lake, a series of giant blue lakes, that anytime anybody wants water, they can just get it out of the lake. But if you look at what's happening in other areas, for example, Lake Mead in Nevada, they've drawn down their lake 100 feet. If we even drew down our lake 20 feet, the floating bridge would be a suspension bridge, and people wouldn't be able to drive over it anymore. So it's definitely a concern. Our supply issues aren't as bad as there are in Nevada, but our whole infrastructure, the way our town is built up around the lake, was built up around the idea that we wouldn't have big fluctuations, and so we're trying to keep that managed for the public.